There we go.
Good morning, Aces fans. Live from Lou Berliner Sports Complex, field number 20 here in balmy Columbus, Ohio. We are here for the Columbus Baseball Invitational. Thank you again for joining us. We are broadcasting live on Game Changer and on YouTube. YouTube channel Noah Mishkin. You got to search for it. Can't give you the link over the radio. Aces are set to take on the Hillel Academy Heat from Squirrel Hill, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Pittsburgh. The Heat are the number 8 seed in the tournament. Ida Crown, 9 seed. Should be a good battle, good matchup. Aces looking to come out strong and represent Ida Crown in this tournament. Let's get right to it. Umps are on the field. Coaches met. Here are the starting lineups. First for the visiting Ida Crown Aces. Leading off, number 2, Gabriel Rich. Batting second, number 27, Aiden Mishkin. Batting third, number 12, Yakov Learfield. Batting fourth, number 8, Eli Komrov. Batting fifth, number 33, Jordan Rich. Batting sixth, number 14, Noah Learfield. Batting seventh, number 25, Yis Berger. Batting eighth, number 11, Ami Gavant. And batting ninth is, I'm sorry, I don't have his number, Yair Dreitzer. I think he's number 18. Hi. Yair Dreitzer batting ninth. You'll notice I didn't mention positions because here at Columbus, the defensive positions are flexible, meaning they don't have to be declared, and defensive substitutions are allowed regularly. So when the Aces take the field, I will call out their positions at that point. Here's the starting lineup for the Hillel Academy Heat. Batting first, number 2, the shortstop, Kobe Shaw. Batting second, number 18, the third baseman, Yosef Levari. Batting third, number 14, the first baseman, Zach Itzkowitz. Batting fourth, number 0, the center fielder, Yona Itzkowitz. They are cousins. Batting fifth, number 12, Yakov Ganak. Yakov plays left field. Oh, and here's the first pitch, swung on. I'll bring you the rest of their lineup. Got a late start here with the technology set up here. Broadcasting on YouTube is new for us. Gabriel Rich steps in, rips the first pitch deep but foul down the left field line. Starting pitcher for the Hillel Heat is Gavi Poznansky, number 13. He's a lefty, as you can see. 0-1 on Gabriel. Fouled off, 0-2.
Nice to see Ida Crown coming out swinging here.
Swinging, a lot of energy from the bench as well, which I like to see and hear. 0-2 pitch. Bounces in, Gabriel checks nicely, ball 1-2. It is warm out here, huh,
It
Scott?
is very warm. Glad we wore long shirts.
Yeah.
Just want to remind everyone, this is a wood bat tournament.
1-2 fouled off. Stick count remains 1-2.
Hey, who keeps talking to the guy? You're chirping at him? All right, I just want to make sure.
Curveball. Oh, that was a nasty pitch. That was high and outside for about 3/4 of the way to the plate, and then it just dropped over the zone for a strikeout. What a pitch. One away. I don't know what. Gabriel could have had an emergency hack at best.
Yeah.
That was a nasty pitch. Aiden Mishkin, fastball, swung on and missed. Apparently some of the people on the Hillel bench are chirping at the batters for Ida Crown. Some of our Ida Crown fans don't like that. Line drive up the middle, off the pitcher. He fields it cleanly, throws to first. Picked beautifully by the first baseman on the backhand to get Aiden Mishkin, who was hustling down the line the whole way. That line drive hit the pitcher, bounced back towards the catcher, and he made a nice play and an even better pick at first base. 1-3 on the putout, and quickly there are 2 away for the Aces. Yakov Learfield, number 12, steps in. Yakov's really been working on his hitting over the last few days, and it's paid off. Oh, we have an umpire who calls a ball on the outside part. That's beautiful. I was ready to call that one a strike myself, but here we go. 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. One pitch. That one. Okay, maybe I was wrong before. I was about to call that one a ball.
That one hit. From where I was sitting, that actually looked like a good call, just painted the corner.
1-2 on Yak. That one bounces past. Poznanski working quickly here. Let's see if we can get a little 2-out rally started here. Fouled straight back. Almost hit Scott.
Thank God for that fence that I know is there, but it still doesn't matter.
Is that a True Link fence, Scott?
This game is brought to you by True Link Fences.
I don't think True Link's in business anymore. That one misses outside. Full count on Yak.
Weird for them to sponsor the game when they're not in business.
They're just big fans of baseball. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. That misses outside. Poznanski's got a bit of a little tail on his fastball that cuts outside to the righties. Something to watch for. 2 outs. Yakov Lairfield on first following the walk. Here comes Eli Komarov. Yakov Lairfield gets the lead, throw to first, not in time. I like it. Eli's telling Yak to stay on first. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Yakov was running on the pitch. Nice slide step by the pitcher. Eli's using a vintage bat from 1957, it looks like. I think could have been Lou Gehrig's bat. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Yak dives back in safely. Aces see more into this game. Fouled straight back.
Eli was a little late on that one.
Also a hard pitch to hit on high and outside.
Yeah.
Eli's a big kid. He can reach it. Almost had a... There goes Yak down.
Ooh.
Oh. Called strike 3.
Well, called strike 3 late there.
So, yeah. He wasn't sure if he was going to call that a strike, it seemed like. Anyway. Okay, Aces go down. Leave a runner on. No hits. Go to the bottom of the first. Coming up.
9:32.
Okay, here we go. Kiwi Michigan on the mound gets the big start today against the Hillel Academy Heat. Misses high with the first one. Kobe Shaw, the shortstop, leading off.
Joel, you want to call the defensive lineup here?
Yeah, I will. High pop fly. Shortstop, yes, camping under it, going back, and he makes the catch. Here's how the Aces are lining up around the diamond. Third base, Noah Lairfield. Shortstop, yes, Berger. Second base, Jordan Rich. First base, Aaron Boogie Koenig. Around the outfield, Yakov Lairfield in left, Aiden Mishkin in center, and Zach Fogel in right. Gabriel Rich doing the catching as usual. 2 pitches, 1 out on the P6. Fastball's high. Yosef Lavari, the third baseman, stepping in, batting second for the Heat. He takes it high. On deck is the first baseman, Zach Itzkowitz, one of 3 Itzkowitzes on the team. Swung on and missed.
Joining us here without a headset, though, is Benny Kirshner, so you won't be able to hear him, but we might interview him.
Hi, Benny.
Good morning, guys.
Can hear you a little bit.
It's great to see you. This
2-1 is high, ball 3.
this game right here hits close to home with my mom's side of the family being from Pittsburgh.
Who are you rooting for?
That's a great question.
3-1 pitch coming. That's high, ball 4.
Obviously, Ida Crown.
1-on-1 out for the first baseman, Zach Itzkowitz. Yona Itzkowitz on deck, followed by Yakov Ganak, Ashi Itzkowitz, Gershon Jacobson, Gavi Poznansky, and Jake Weinberg.
Are you related to Jake Weinberg?
I am
Here's the
related
pitch,
to
runner not going, ball
First
high.
cousins once removed.
Seems like early on, Kiwi's missing high with most of his pitches. That one's fouled off, 1-1. Kiwi is the definition of cool as a cucumber. He does not get rattled. You know, for a kid who hasn't played baseball, he had a wonderful season out of the pen. This is his first start this year on a big stage. Grounder out to second, fielded by Jordan. Flips to Yis at second. Bad toss. Yis cannot grab it. And all runners are safe. First and second now. As I was saying, Kiwi had a wonderful season out of the bullpen, but this is his first start, but he looks calm as ever out there. You got to have his defense help him out a little bit better. That's an E4 if you're scoring at home. First and second now, nobody, one away, popped up. Center field, Michigan's camped under, he makes the catch. The runner is tagging. The throw misses everybody, which allows the runner, the trail runner, to go into second base. There was no cutoff man, but we have 2 outs now. Yis was out of position there. He should have been a cutoff man, although he did try to go out for that pop fly. 1 pitch, 1 out, another out we like to see, though, here for Yakov Ganak, the left fielder. Hillel also coming out swinging early at strikes. That one missed high. See, on that play, you'd like Yis to be much deeper as a cutoff man so he can cut it and try to cut down the runner at second.
Ooh.
Swung on and missed. Although, since Yis went out for the pop-up, maybe Kiwi Michigan should have been the cutoff man. Ooh, swung on and missed at a high one. Kiwi got a gift there. 1-2 now on Yakov Ganak.
Be great to get out of this.
Yeah, that would give the Aces a real boost. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to first. Knocked down by Boogie. He can't pick it up. Throws late, and the run scores. On the play, Zach Itzkowitz to third. Kiwi covered first. The play just didn't materialize in time on the E3.
Runners on the corners here, still 2 outs.
And Ashi Itzkowitz, who is the brother of Yona and the cousin of Zach. Lefty fly ball to left field, caught by Yakov Learfield to end the inning.
Really limited the damage there.
Another 1 pitch out for Kiwi. But Hillel gets 1 run, 2 errors, 1 left. At the end of 1-0 Hillel. Okay, we go to the top of the second. Aces trailing by 1. Lucky the damage was minimized there. Kiwi did a nice job battling around some defensive miscues. Let's see if the Aces can get back into the game. Jordan Rich will lead off, followed by Noah Learfield and then Yisberger. Gavi Poznansky is back on the mound. I think he threw about 14 pitches. Wait, excuse me. 17 pitches in the first.
Yep, 17 in the first. Jordan
Thank you,
Rich
Scott.
steps up to the plate here.
That one misses out. Jordan Rich was commenting to me yesterday how comfortable he feels with the wood bat. He was doing some batting practice. He said he hit the ball harder off this wood bat than he did all season with his composite metal bat. So let's see. Confidence sometimes swung on and missed. That ball tails. That fastball just tails away from the righties. 1-1 the count on Jordan. Swung on a high fastball. That high heat is Jordan's kryptonite.
Yep. It's also
It is.
after that last pitch, that's tough to lay off of.
I think for all youth, that high fastball is hard to lay off.
And some grown-ups, Joel.
Yeah, fouled off. He got a good piece. Good job staying alive on that one. No batter's box painted on the turf here at Lou Berliner Field number 20. 1-2. Curveball
Good eye.
doesn't come back. Stays outside. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Over his head for a strikeout. 3rd strikeout so far for Poznansky. Brings up Noah Learfield. Yisberger on deck. There is an on-deck circle, however. And Yis makes his way into the circle. It's also called the Circle of Trust. Let's go, Noah. Called time. They're brought the third baseman into the edge of the infield grass.
With Noah's speed.
Thinking bunt from Noah. That one bounces in there, stopped nicely by the catcher.
Hey, Joel, you think it's too early for a hot dog? Could use a hot dog and a cold Budweiser right now. This
No.
bunt's for you.
No, I don't think it's too early.
Okay.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Ooh.
Called strike on the inside. 1-2. That one bore in on the hands of Noah, and I don't blame him for not swinging at it. That one tails away. 2-2. Ashi Itzkowitz, the catcher, has been busy back behind the plate, moving around a ton. 2-2. Fouled off.
Good battle here by Noah.
Outfielders playing medium depth. 300 to all fields to the fence. That one's outside. Full.
That's a strike in Chicago usually.
Full count pitch. That one stays high for ball 4.
Great
And
at
Noah
bat.
takes the walk. Second walk of the game for Gavi Poznanski. That brings up Yisberger using Eli Komarov's 1957 Lou Gehrig model. Was it 57 or 59? I forgot.
It was actually 58. You were wrong on both.
Oh,
Yes.
whatever. There's the pitch. Yis squares to bunt, ball tails outside. Yis pulls it back for a ball.
Aces have been working on that bunt.
On deck is Ami Gavant. Third baseman is shallow. Lairfield dives back in on the pickoff throw. Oh, that's a balk. I think the ump's calling the balk. The pitcher held his lead leg up in the air. Noah took off while the pitcher still had the ball, which is dangerous. I don't know if he called a balk officially. Looked like a balk. Noah took off. Throw from the first baseman got by the shortstop, so Noah is safe at second either way. Yes, swings and misses on the pitch on the outside. One and one. Yes, squares. Ball tails outside again. 2-1. Gosh, it is beautiful out here.
Really nice breeze.
I don't know that we had any games with weather like this back at home. Yes, squares. Ball outside again. Seems like Gavi Poznanski is having trouble.
Yep.
3-1 on Berger.
Maybe the square up there is throwing the pitcher off a little bit, getting outside.
Squares again. Takes ball 4. Yeah,
Nice.
I don't know what's
Oh,
going on
no.
here. Noah gets thrown out at third.
That's a real shame.
That is just bad base running. That is just bad base running. Apologies to the Hillel fans who are listening out there. I don't mince words very often, especially with our own miscues like this. Noah gets thrown out at third on the walk to Yisberger. Now we have 2 outs. Instead of runners at first and second, we have a runner at first. Pickoff throw is not in time. Ami Gavant steps in. Yair Dreitzer is going to make his way over to the on-deck circle. That ball high, throw down to first, not in time. Nice backhanded pickup by the first baseman, Zach Itzkowitz.
Umpires take a mound visit for themselves here.
Yeah, because, Gavi Poznanski is pausing at the top of his stretch when he raises his leg. I don't know the rules so well.
Yeah.
I think it's legal as long as he doesn't
I
deceive. A balk is deception. You're not allowed to deceive the runner.
It's
So-
also subjective to the umpire's interpretation
For sure.
of it. I saw Yes complain to the field umpire that was a balk.
Throw to first, not in time.
Pitcher not thrown off by that ump visit.
Here's the pitch. Blooped. Caught by the first baseman. Off the hands. And that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Hillel. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the second. Gershon Jacobson, followed by Gavi Poznansky and Jake Weinberg to face Kiwi, Michigan. Like to see some better defense out of the Aces going forward. Which is high.
Kiwi's consistently throwing that high ball on pitch 1 for each batter there.
There's a strike.
Beauty.
I think I would say that almost all pitches that he's thrown for balls have been at the top of the zone or higher. That hit him or the bat? Hit him. Didn't. Got him on the forearm or something like that. Coach Tony's asking if the hand is part of the bat, and I think it is on a swing. So maybe the umps are consulting to see if the batter actually swung on that pitch. I can't imagine they're going to overturn this. The hand is part of the bat when you swing, but not when you don't swing, in terms of hit by pitch. Okay, they're calling hit by pitch, and the call stands on the field, brings up Gavi Poznansky. Runner not going, ball misses outside. Popped up, center field. Michigan's there. He's got a beat on it, he's camped under it. Makes the catch. Runner may not advance. Well, he may, but he didn't. On the P8. Jake Weinberg steps in. Jake's the right fielder. And then we're going to go back to the top, unless the Aces can turn one here. Throw to first. Not in time. Kiwi steps off.
Fellow Academy fans not happy about that.
There's a strike to
Beauty.
Jake Weinberg. Ground out to short. Slowly hit. Yes, throws to second for one. Over to first, not in time. Oh. What was? Yeah, I think Weinberg beat that out. Slowly hit ball. Yes, tosses to Jordan, who fires it across, just not in time to get Weinberg on the fielder's choice, 6-4. 2 away here for the top of the order, Kobe Shaw. Oh, foul tip hits Gabriel in the mask.
That's why they wear those, Joel.
Kobe popped out to shortstop Jesberger last inning. Weinberg leads from first. He's going, pitch is low and away. Throw down to second. Yes, can't handle the 2-hopper. Good speed there from Weinberg. Beat out that play to first and stole second. I think a better throw may have gotten him. Gabriel had a hard pitch to handle. He did very nicely on the backhand, but threw a 2-hopper down. Stolen base for Jake Weinberg. 1-1 on Kobe Shaw.
Going to third.
Throw.
Got him.
Got him.
Got one back there. That's nice for Noah Lairfield, especially to make that tag.
You never want to make the third out at third base.
Nope.
But we'll take it. And we go to the top of the third. 1-0 Hillel. Going to the top of the third. Yair Dreitzer steps in to lead off against Gavi Poznanski. And then back to the top for Gabriel Rich and Hayden Michigan. That one misses inside, ball 1 on Yair. One and 0. Yeah, he called the strike a ball because the pitcher balked on his windup. Yeah.
I do like this umpire.
He certainly seems to have a good handle on the rules, which is important for an umpire.
I would say so. I'd say that's
2-0 on Yair.
one of the big ones for an umpire.
He actually called, okay, fouled back and out of play. He actually called the balk when the pitch was, as soon as it happened, so Yair didn't have to swing and he knew it was going to be a ball.
Uh-huh.
It was a hittable pitch, but he took it for a ball, which I kind of like that. There's a soft grounder out to second base. Yair's hustling, not in time. 4-3 on the putout. Excuse me, when I said not in time, I meant he didn't get the first in time.
Runner was not in time.
Yeah.
Catcher ran out, back up first. Routine there. That was nice.
Back to the top for Gabriel Rich. Struck out on that nasty curveball in the top of the first. That one's outside ball. Ball 2. That's ball 3. I think it's hard for coaches to teach young kids the fine line between being patient and being aggressive, right? You want to be aggressive in the zone, but you got to know, like the pit. Oh, Gabriel squares, takes a strike. I like that.
Yep, on ball 3 there, knew he wasn't swinging.
Yep. And it caused the third baseman to charge in.
Yep.
3-1. Ball 4.
Yep. I agree.
Again, you know, like you can see that he's struggling with high and outside. And the last thing you want to do is swing at that pitch, but then you want to be aggressive in the zone. So I think it's really about communication, you know?
Yeah.
That's a ball.
Gabriel's taking a demanding lead at first base there.
Yeah, catcher bluffed him back. Aiden Mishkin hit that rocket line drive. Pickoff throw not in time. Man, this first baseman has a real nice backhand pick. You could tell he works on that. Aiden hit a rocket line drive off the pitcher in the first. Gabriel's going, throw down to second. He's got him by plenty. Not a great jump against the lefty, and the catcher just threw a bullet.
Twice now out on the base path for the Aces there. It's a real shame.
I think it's 2-0 on Aiden, or is 1-0? 1-0.
It's a 2-0, 2-0.
Popped up, fouling out of play. 1-1 the count.
2-1.
No, 2-1. I don't know. He just said 1-1.
That was over there.
Oh. Yakov Lairfield waits on deck with 2 away.
Oh.
Swung on a miss. That pitch dove out of the zone. Some kind of off speed. 2-2. Curveball. Line drive, base hit to left.
All right.
All right, and the Aces have their first hit of the game. Aiden's hit the ball very hard twice. Well, I think his first one was harder.
It definitely
and
was.
He had some bad luck that it hit the pitcher. Yakov Lairfield walked in the first and was stranded.
Ooh.
What just happened?
Pitcher
there?
took his hat off, pretended to be just catching his breath, dropped his mitt on the ground, and then threw the ball to first to try to pick him off.
I mean, if that's not the definition of deception, I don't know what is. Called a strike, throw to first, not in time.
Ooh.
Almost in time, but not in time. On the strike to Yakov Lairfield. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside, 1-1. Also inside. Catcher bluffs a throw. The pitcher is working so quickly that Mishkin isn't even set with his leadoff by the time the pitch comes to the plate. Slide step, fouled off. Mishkin was going. 1-2.
Yak got a good piece of that,
sorry.
just a little slice there.
2-2, Blue. Yeah, they were all fouled. They were all bad.
Two pitch, swung on and missed, dropped, can't run because first base is occupied. And that'll end it for the Aces with 1 runner on. We go to the bottom of third. 1-0 Hillel. Bottom 3 here. We apologize for the delay last inning. The ump ran out of balls. We're going to send top of the order Kobe Shaw, who was on base when Weinberg got caught stealing. First pitch from Michigan is a ball. That one's grounded out softly to short, handled by Is, bobbled a little bit, throws to first in time.
It's a good stretch by Boogie over there at first.
6-3 on the putout for those scoring at home. Kiwi, Michigan is super efficient when he gets outs. You know what I mean? It's first pitch, second pitch.
Yep.
And he's getting the outs. It's really great. Yosef Levari swung on and missed. He walked in the first. Fly ball out to center. Michigan's got a beat on it. He goes back, back. Makes the catch. I don't think he thought that ball was going to travel the way it did.
No.
But again, 2 pitches and an out on the fly ball to 8.
Aiden actually took 2 steps in off the bat there, then had to trail backwards, but did make a nice catch.
Zach Itzkowitz reached on E4. Takes the ball high. That one stays high as well, 2-0. Called a strike on the outside corner. Blooper out to second base. Jordan's got it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Whoa, 4 pitches on that out for Kiwi.
I think that was an 8-pitch inning there for him.
Good math, Scotty.
Thank you.
And no runs, no hits. 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the 4th. 1-0 Hillel. Top 4 here, Lou Berliner Park. Eli Komarov followed by Jordan Rich and Noah Lairfield to face Gavi Poznanski again. I think Gavi has around 50 pitches. There is no pitch count here at the Columbus Invitational.
He's actually at 56 according to the Ida Crown Game Changer. 56 coming into this inning.
Sure thing. Eli looking down at Tony for the signs. Swung on and missed. Eli way out in front of that one. That one's outside. Coaches always use the terminology, let it travel or let it get deep, you know, and have a mentality of hitting the ball to the opposite field. That prevents you from being so far out in front of a pitch. That one's low and inside for ball 2, 2-1. Grounder chopped up the third baseline. Again, Eli a little bit out in front of that. 2-2 the count. Two pitch. That's high, ball 3. Like to see Eli and his speed on bases. Bounces in there for ball 4, down to first with the leadoff walk goes Eli. You like to see the leadoff runner on base always. Jordan Rich causing some controversy with his walk-up song.
I think you're the only one who cares, Joel.
Actually, that's false. Eli has a short lead, not going. Ball high, throw to first, not in time. Good to see Jordan lay off that high one. No lead for Eli there. Jordan swings and misses. Eli's got a minuscule lead. I wonder if coach shut down the running game. Eli's got, that one's a swing and a miss.
I think Jordan's looking at these fences out in the outfield, and he's hungry.
Eli stumbled, almost got picked off.
More of a hesitation. He was deciding if he was going to slide back or. Oh,
Called strike 3.
tough. Noah Lairfield steps up. Runner still on first now, 1 out.
Takes a strike, throw down to first. Eli stumbles back in. Popped foul. That was a real hittable pitch. Oh, 0-2 on Lairfield. Outside.
Noah calls time, steps out of the non-existent batter's box there. Eli Komarov's getting a good workout at first base with the amount of times they've thrown down.
That one's outside.
There's another one.
He seems, when he's taking his secondary lead, he's very off balance, which is why the catcher is throwing behind him. Noah's worked to count back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Again, the Aces hitters are trying to pull everything. And it's real hard to pull an outside pitch. Again, Eli's got a tiny lead over there at first. Squares to bunt. Yes. Pulls it back, takes a strike. Throw down to first, not in time. I think the catcher has as many pitches as the pitcher does. 1-1. The pitcher is working so quickly that our runners are not getting set in their leads. Line drive over the third baseman. Base hit to left by Yisberger. He was way out in front, and that, I don't know, it looked like the third baseman mistimed his jump. The ball didn't even hit the grass in the outfield on a fly, but nevertheless, it's a base hit to left for Yis. And the Aces are mounting a 2-out rally here. Runners at first and second, bringing up Ami Gavant. Ami hit a soft liner to the first baseman, his first at bat.
Ooh.
That hit him. He doesn't want to hit by pitch. Oh, after it hit the batter, it deflected and hit the catcher, probably where he has no protection. He'll be all right.
Is that an official Hatsala diagnosis there?
No, that's the diagnosis of somebody who's played many years of baseball, including the catcher position. Bases are loaded here after the hit by pitch by Gavant. And that'll bring up Dreitzer. Yeah, ear grounded out to second. Give the catcher a few seconds to catch his breath here. We'll be back. Catcher Ashi Itzkowitz ready to play again. Yair Dreitzer, and probably his biggest at bat as a high school baseball player. Throw to first, not in time. 2 outs, bases loaded here in the top of the 4th. This is the most serious threat that the Aces have put up so far this game. Fly ball down the right field line, curling foul. I wish Yair was running harder, but he knew that was gonna fall foul. 1 strike.
You know, with a lefty pitcher, bases juiced, and throwing the ball to first to keep that runner on, he's almost daring the guy on third to run home.
Yeah. Well, we've seen what the first baseman can do with his glove. I wouldn't test him. Fouled off to the right quickly. 0-2 on Yair. Top of the order, Gabriel Rich waiting on deck, hoping to come up this inning, which means that the Aces at least tie the game. That ball's outside, wild pitch. Eli cannot.
Good hold, good hold.
He tried, he looked. He had his eye on the ball the whole way. Short backstop here with padding that absorbs the pitch. So we've got 1-2 now on Dreitzer. Fouled back, Dreitzer stays alive.
All right, battling here.
Let's go, Yair. 1-2 pitch. Grounder out to short. Takes it himself to the bag to end the inning. The Aces leave 3, do not score. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Hillel. Bottom 4, stepping in, Yona Itzkowitz, facing Kiwi Michigan again, back on the mound. That one's inside, misses him. Itzkowitz flew out to Aiden, Michigan in center field in the first inning. 1-0. Fly ball, shallow right center field. Itzkowitz fires his bat. Michigan runs all the way across, makes the catch. I'd like to see Zachary Fogel go after that ball a little bit more aggressively because it was pretty much right to him. In other words, I guess, how about we communicate out there? Aiden ran a very long distance. The wind actually is blowing across the field towards right field. Anyway, 2 pitches, 1 out. Grounder, third base, Noah, two hops. Double crow hop, throws across, pulls a boogie off the base. E5.
Would like to see Noah charge that instead of letting that bounce twice, and then the double clutch there also cost time, forced to throw too hard.
Popped foul, backing out of play. Ashi Itzkowitz. No, that's not Ashi Itzkowitz. Yes, it is. Excuse me, Ashi Itzkowitz. Fly ball out to center. Michigan charges hard in, makes the catch. 2 outs. It brings up Gershon Jacobson, who was hit by the pitch in the second. 2 outs, runner on first. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded, bobbled. Yes, picks it up, steps on the base for the force out. That'll end the inning quickly. 6 pitches in that inning for Kiwi. Very efficient. Fielder's choice, 6 unassisted. And we go to the top 5, chasing 1.
We'll be right.
Top 5 here. This game is getting late fast. Gabriel Rich, top of the order, facing Gavi Poznanski for another inning.
How many innings do we play here?
7. Gavi has 80 pitches on the day. Gabriel struck out and walked. Aces need some base runners here, and they need him to score as well. Yes.
Yeah, that's the second part that is also necessary.
Left fielder is very shallow. Gabriel squares to bunt, and it rolls foul.
That was foul. Good thought there.
Now the third baseman will stay in, which makes a bigger hole on the left side. That one missed inside, 1-1.
Good battle here by Gabriel.
Grounded foul, 1-2. Line drive, base hit to left. Down the line, over to cut it off is the left fielder, holding Gabriel to a single. And the Aces have the leadoff runner on base for the second straight inning. Let's see what Aiden Mishkin can do. He's hit the ball hard, both of his at-bats. Oh. Swung at that pitch, fouled it off. That one misses high. Catcher bluffs a throw. 1-1. Pickoff throw not in time. Fastball popped back out of play.
And we're going to take another game break here as we're out of balls again.
Only get 3 balls per field per game, which I don't understand, but
Seems like they need a couple more.
yeah. There's one wedged up in the backstop over there.
Oh. Perhaps there's
Somebody might want to climb up there and get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm not the official scorer.
Well, apparently we are, as Blue is confirming with
1-2.
us.
Popped up on the infield.
Pops up.
Second baseman calling it. He's over. And it drops. Gabriel had nothing to do over there. No, nothing he could do about that.
Yep.
It wasn't deep enough for him to advance.
It was
And
the right.
He had to stay close so he didn't
Yeah.
get doubled off.
It was the right call by Gabriel. It's unfortunate.
Fielder's choice, 4-6. Safe at first is Aiden Mishkin. Yak fouls it away.
Yak has some good power. It'd be nice to put something here, put something in play.
Pickoff throw not in time. Another pickoff throw not in time. Fly ball out to center, shallow. Shallow, center fielder. I don't know. Aiden already started sprinting back to first. The center fielder dove, couldn't come up with it. Ball falls, Aiden puts on the brakes and gets into second base safely on the bloop single by Yakov Learfield, and the Aces have 2 on with 1 away. You know, if Aiden doesn't start sprinting back to first like he did, he probably has third base because the center fielder is lying on his belly after diving.
And the right
There's
fielder
Eli
bobbled
Komrov
Yeah.
swinging at the first pitch. He fouls it back.
Aces dugout has a bit of life going right now.
First and second, 1 away. Fly ball center field. That ball's deep. The wind's going to knock it down for the first center fielder. Makes the catch. Tagging. Tagging and going to third is Mishkin. Yakov was halfway down. Eli hit that ball well. The wind just knocked it down right into the center fielder's mitt.
We got runners on the corners here, but 2 outs. Would be great if Jordan put something in play here.
They're going to appeal. Mishkin's safe, tagged safely. I thought he may have left early as well.
I also did.
Two away here. Runners at the corners. Let's see if Yak is going. He's going. Pitches outside. Throw goes to the shortstop. Mishkin's going to be picked off here. And he gets back in. Whoa! That's a horrible call. That's terrible base running, but a horrible call by the field ump. Terrible base running. You cannot get fooled by that play. That is just
That's a real shame.
another rally killer on the bases for the Aces today. We go to the bottom of the 5th, chasing 1.
And we're back here. Joel is taking a little bit of a bathroom break. Here comes the pitch by Kiwi. That's called for strike 1. This is bottom of the 5th here. We got an 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Ball's fouled back. That's a quick 0-2 there. This is Gavi Poznansky. This is Gavi's second time up to bat, I believe. Once again, we're waiting for some of those foul balls to come back here. Sorry for the radio silence. Kiwi's got 42 pitches now on the day. And we've got an 0-2 count. Here we go.
0-2 on Gavi Poznansky. Curveball misses outside. One and 2 to the lefty. Curveball, grounded out to second. Jordan makes a sliding play, gathers his feet, and throws it away. Made a
Fielded
beautiful
beautifully.
play.
Yeah.
Set his feet nicely, and then just rushed the throw. E4. Safe at first is Gavi Poznansky. Gavi hustling the whole way. Maybe put a little pressure on Jordan. That brings up Jake Weinberg, who reached on a fielder's choice. Takes the ball high.
We've been told Jake's in 7th grade.
Misses high. Does have a small strike zone. Which can be a big advantage to the hitter. There's a blooper out. Base hit. Aiden Mishkin was thinking about the force out at second, and he probably would have had him out if he fielded that ball cleanly. Base hit by Weinberg, and Hillel has a first and second. Nobody out. Top of the order, Kobe Shaw, 0 for 2. Both balls went out to the shortstop. That ball is called a strike. That ball hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. It's probably time for Coach Tony to make a mound visit and just settle Kiwi down a little bit. And here he comes. Coach Tony going to make a mound visit. We'll be right back. Quick mound visit over. Yosef Livari steps in, takes it high. Infield is in for the Aces to cut down that force play at the plate. That one's called a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Inside ball 2, 2-1. Swung on and missed. Aces have the infield in, which gives Livari a huge hole on the left side. Pull a grounder through into left. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Kiwi got a huge out there with that strikeout. That brings up Zach Itzkowitz, who reached on an error in the first and popped out to second base in the third. Kiwi's got an uphill battle here. Let's see what he's got. He certainly doesn't look nervous, does he, Scott?
Never does. That's one out. Looks like the infield moved back to regular spots here, except third base.
That one missed outside. I think that's putting a lot of pressure on turning a double play in a one-run game this late in the game. Line drive center field. Michigan comes in. He plays it on a bounce. He's thrown to third, and the ball gets away. Runner comes coming home. Noah throws it away. Gabriel can't pick it up off the fence. And everybody's safe. 2-run score.
I think everyone's got to take a communal deep breath here and relax a little bit.
Base hit by Zach Itzkowitz. He goes to second on the wild throws. Over to third is Kobe Shaw. In to score Gavi Poznansky and Jake Weinberg. Jake Weinberg would have been out by 15 to 20 feet had Noah just taken his time on that throw. Instead, we've got 2 runs in, 1 away, runners at second and third for Yona Itzkowitz, who is flown out to 8 in Michigan in center field twice. And there's a third one deep to center field. Michigan goes back. Misplayed the ball. 1 run is in. Safe at second. Another blown call by that field ump, it appears. Safe at third. In to score is Kobe Shaw. Safe at third is Zach Itzkowitz.
That's a tough call there.
On the double by Yona Itzkowitz. 3 runs in now. 1 away, second and third again. For Yakov Ganek. Reached on an error, twice reached on errors. That one's called a strike. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Kiwi has really been let down significantly by his defense today. I feel bad. He's pitched a great game. Really has. 0-2. Ball high. 1-2 on Yakov Gnak. Pop fly, right field. Zachary Fogel's under it. He's got a beat on it. He's going to throw. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't throw the ball home. Sack fly for Yakov Gnak. Down to third goes Yona Itzkowitz on the sack fly by Yakov Gnak. Runner on third, 2 away for Ashi Itzkowitz, the catcher. Swung on and missed. Fouled at the plate. 0-2. 0-2. Almost hit him. 1-2. Outside.
I like that pitch.
Is it just me? Does it look like the infielders are playing pretty shallow here still? Could be just me. Outside, ball 3. Full count. He lost him. Ball 4. Bases are loaded again. Excuse me,
Nope,
sorry. First
corners.
and third. First and third. Runners at the corners. 2 away. Tony's going to come and make a pitching change.
Yep.
What a great job by Kiwi. He should keep his head high on that pitching performance. First start of his high school career in such a grand stage. He did his job today.
He
That's for
certainly
sure.
did. Out to the mound is Ami Gavant.
We'll let Ami warm up. We'll be back. New pitcher for the Aces, Ami Gavant, comes in with runners on the corners, 2 away, and he'll face Gershon Jacobson. Time is called. Gabriel's calling out the defensive play in case the runner steals, which he should be. I think really we just got to focus on getting this batter out. Here's the pitch. Curveball, called a strike. I don't know, Gabriel came out of his crouch a little bit early there, still got the strike call. 0-1 on Gershon Jacobson. Oh, Ame Gavant faked a throw, and the courtesy runner for Ashi Itzkowitz dove back in. Looks like he could have hurt himself on that play, but he didn't. Runner goes. Curveball floats outside, no play. No trick play, no regular play. No play at all. Runner at second and third now with 2 away to Gershon Jacobson. 1-1 the count. Ooh. Got a good call there. 1-2. Aces desperately need this out. Grounded out past Noah into left. 2 runs. Oh, runner hesitated. Yakov can't pick up the ball. 2 runs score on E5 by Noah Learfield. The runner rounded third and stopped, and his coach sent him home anyway, and Yakov couldn't pick up the ball in the long grass in the outfield. And we're back with Gavi Poznansky, who led off this inning, reaching on an error. Curveball stays high. Pitch misses out. 2-0. Grounder to first. Stopped by Koenig. He picks it up, steps on the bag to mercifully end this inning. 3 unassisted. Damage is done. Hillel gets 6 runs on, let's see, 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. 6 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors. They leave 2. And at the end of 5, it is 7-0. Aces have a mountain to climb here, starting the 6th. trailing 7-0. Jordan Rich followed by Noah Lairfield and Yisberger, unless we see some pinch hitters. And that's a good start with a base hit to left by Jordan Rich, swinging at a first pitch strike. One pitch, one hit. I like it.
93 pitches. Sorry, that's 94.
Pickoff throw, not in time.
Foul back.
And are we going to be under a delay? Oh, the ump has a ball. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I hope somebody's getting that ball, but it doesn't appear so.
No. We've got enough on the field.
0-1. That hits him. Oh. I don't understand. Like, he just stood there as if he didn't want to take the base, but we'll take it. Hit by pitch for Noah Lairfield, and we have runners at first and second with nobody out. Yisberger steps in. Yis walked and singled. Was stranded both times. Fastball. Fly ball deep left field. He's not going to catch that one.
Oh, baby.
That one lands safely. Jordan's coming in to score. Around second, going to third is Noah Lairfield. He's chugging. He's in there standing on the stand-up double by Yisberger down the left field line. And the Aces have one in, second and third with nobody out.
Just going to take a proud dad moment here.
You should.
I'm proud.
I'm proud. Again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know, you're chasing 7 runs. You sort of want to tell the kids to be patient, but now you had Jordan swinging at the first pitch strike for a base hit, and then Yis swinging at the first pitch, doubling down the left field line. You know what? Maybe you just let it all go at this point and just be aggressive. And they're making a pitching change.
Let it rip.
95 pitches from Poznanski. Guess he didn't have the same velocity as he did earlier in the game, and the coach has seen enough at this point. So they're going to make a pitching change. We'll get you the substitute momentarily. Oh, it's, first baseman Zach Itzkowitz is going to come in and pitch. We'll let him warm up, and we'll be back. Here we go. Ami Gavant steps in, takes the ball low and away, backhanded nicely by the catcher. 2 on, second and third, nobody out. Gavant hit by a pitch in his last at bat. That one's outside, gets by the catcher, not far enough for Noah Lairfield to come in to score. 2-0. Ami takes a strike down the middle. 2-1, not a bad take.
Well, going back to what we were saying about being aggressive.
I mean, you know, this isn't major leagues, though. See, he should have taken that one.
Yep.
2-2. You know, in the majors, you can count on a pitcher throwing a strike when he wants to most of the time. Here, if you get a pitch down the middle, I don't know. Foul. Chopped. Third baseline. Noah falls down. Calls him out. Another base running gaffe for the Aces today. This is really unbelievable. I don't know what to say. This is unbelievable.
At that point, you got to commit. There was no force. He didn't have to run on a ball chopped to the third baseman.
I'm going to say nothing. Grounder out to the shortstop, one hopper, over to second for one, and to first in time to turn the double play. Aces plate one, squander a golden opportunity. And the little kids, Hillel fans, are talking trash to Ida Crown, which is upsetting because we're getting killed, but also just not nice. Anyway, we'll be back. Bottom six here. Ami Gavant back on the mound. Jonah Glass into play third base. Ball one to Jake Weinberg. The rest of the defense looks to be the same.
Yep.
Other than Jonah Glass in at third for Noah Lairfield. Ball one to Jake. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Chopper, fielded by Ami Gavant. Oh gosh. Lobbed the ball to first, and Weinberg almost beat it out. One 3 on the putout. Top of the order, Kobe Shaw. Hit by pitch last inning and scored. Outside. Bounces in there for ball 2, 2-0 on Kobe Shaw. That one's called a strike. That one's out. 3-1. Ball 4. Some of the Hillel fans chanting, "Let's go Hornets." And I'm pretty sure the Columbus website lists them as the Heat.
Yes. I think the middle school are the Hornets, and because they've mixed their teams.
Okay, thank you. Yosef Livari stepping in, struck out last inning. Runners going, throw down to second. Safe. Nice throw by Gabriel. I think yes came up with that cleanly, but
It was a one-hopper. He got it, laid the tag down, and they called him safe. I think he did get under it on the bounce up. Ooh.
1-1 the count on Livari. Runner on second now. Runner's got a big lead, not going. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-2. Line drive, left center field, base hit. Into third and holding. Oh, Michigan throws to the plate and the runner goes to second base. I don't have any idea why he's throwing to the plate in a 7-1 game. That's just poor fundamental baseball that we're not good enough to overcome that stuff. Sorry. I'm sorry for everybody out there. This has been quite frustrating for me. Runners at second and third now, 1 away. That'll bring up Zach Itzkowitz, who's now pitching. Ball gets by Gabriel. Nobody can advance on the pitch called a ball.
Ida Crown just looks deflated right now.
Infield in again. Fly ball left field. Yakov got a beat on it. Makes the catch. Runner's not tagging. Throw is offline. Boogie comes into the mound to field that throw in. Seven on the fly out for Zach Itzkowitz, bringing up Yona Itzkowitz, his cousin. Ball inside. Aces putting Yona Itzkowitz on first with the intentional walk to load the bases and set up the force play at home or potentially a double play. Yakov Ganak. Yakov Ganak steps in, 1 away, 2 away, excuse me, bases loaded. Takes a strike.
Great pitch.
I always found it hard to pitch with the bases loaded. Puts a lot of pressure on the pitcher. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yeah, with 2 outs, you hope that some of that is eased up by the knowledge of the force everywhere.
Also, I think there's pressure on the hitter too.
Yeah.
Curveball, grounded out to short. Yes, picks it up, throws to second in
Nice.
time.
Great play.
Fielder's choice, 6-4 to end the inning. Go to the top of the 7th, last chance for the Aces. We need 6 to tie. Aces coming up in the top of the 7th. Last chance here. We need 6 to tie.
Top of the order.
7 to take the lead. Gabriel Rich steps in. Pops the first one up foul. Out of play. Looks like somebody will probably be able to retrieve that one.
Yeah, that's the closest one yet, but I don't know if they will because that's just not what's been happening.
Ground ball.
Up the middle.
Up the middle.
Whoa.
Diving play by the shortstop, but he has no chance at Gabriel at first. On the infield single. Leadoff runner on. 3rd straight inning. 4th straight inning. Brings up Aiden Mishkin. Curveball outside.
I don't know if you said it, but this is a new pitcher, by the way.
Yes, it is. Oh, another new pitcher.
Yes.
That one skips by. This is Yona Itzkowitz. Zach Itzkowitz came in last inning in relief, and they're probably saving him for their next game. So Yona Itzkowitz, Zach's cousin, comes in, popped up on the infield. Itzkowitz is under it, and he makes the catch. P1 on the putout. Gabriel back to first. Yakov Learfield coming up. Walked, struck out, and singled in his previous 3 at-bats. Curveball outside. If I'm the Hillel coach, I'm telling Itzkowitz to throw some fastballs here with a 7-1 lead in the 7th. There's one for a strike. Throw down to first is not in time. Gabriel stumbles back into first. First baseman's hat blows off.
I was hoping he'd chase the hat with the ball in his glove, forgetting, but he didn't.
Probably wouldn't have been far enough away. Jordan Rich would have faked that, you know? 1-1 pitch. Ball high. Another throw down to first. That's going to go into short right field, but
runner does not advance. Good backup by the right fielder.
I'm not sure why they're throwing to first with a 7-1 lead either.
It seems to be what they do after every pitch.
That's okay. We'll take it. I don't think it's going to go far enough. You know, the right fielder, Weinberg, is well coached. He's backing up those plays. And that one's behind Yak. Gabriel cannot advance. 3-1.
3-1.
I think it's 3-1. That's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Down to second goes Gabriel on the walk to Learfield.
To bat steps Eli Komarov.
Eli had a sac fly his last at bat. Struck out and walked previously. That one's a ball. Blowing away, stopped nicely on the backhand by the catcher. 2-0. Eli hit the ball really well to center field his last at bat. That one's inside. 3-0. Eli was ready to wear that one and take a hit by pitch.
Yep.
He was not scared. 3-0. That's called a strike on the inside.
Yeah.
Not much Eli could have done with that pitch.
No, he was crowding the plate there also, so.
I like it.
Ooh.
Eli saying that ball hit his hand, but he for sure swung at it,
Took
so
a full
it's a strike.
swing, yeah.
Too bad he swung at it.
Yep, that was ball 4, I believe.
Full count. Grounded. Fielded by the first baseman, called fair. That was looked fair to me.
It also looked fair to me. Here, I've got the replay. That was a fair ball.
It looked fair to us. Everybody on the Aces side claiming it was foul. It wasn't foul. The home plate umpire cannot consult with the field umpire. There's no chance he had an angle on it. And that's a 3 unassisted.
For out number 2.
Tony's telling the umpire he's planning on going for dinner tonight. Two away, second and third now for the Aces. For Jordan Rich, who singled on the first pitch he saw last at bat, takes a strike.
Got Aiden Stark in the on deck circle here.
Swung on and missed at a ball down. 0-2.
Looks like Jordan was going to take off there on drop second strike.
It worked for him in the past, for us in the past. Curveball stays high. 1-2. Popped up. Foul. Back. Not out of play. Count remains 1-2. No pitch. Somebody called time. I think it was Jordan.
Unfortunate.
Stole a ball from himself.
Yep.
I don't think the pitcher really came set much either. I thought the ump was going to call a balk. That's outside. Gets by the catcher. Nobody's going to try. Down 7-1. 2-2. Aiden Stark on deck, as Scotty mentioned, in place of Noah Lairfield, who's been taken out of the game. Curveball. Fisted out to third baseman. Throws across the diamond in time, and that'll do it. And the Hillel Heat or Hornets take the game 7-1. Teams line it up. We'll be back to you at about
About 2 hour and a half.
I don't know, what time does the game start? 12?
I thought it was, no, the next games. I thought it was 1 or 1:30.
Okay, well, we'll see you for the next game. We'll update the game changer shortly. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. See you next game.